Hello, my name is Alberto Fernandez, and I'm going to present my final project of thinking skills by the professor of James Douglas. First, I'm going to present fallacies. For my first choice of a fallacy, I choose appeal to ignorance. This fallacy occurs when you argue that your conclusion must be true because there is no evidence against it. And my example is, since you haven't been able to prove that you're innocent, I must assume that you're guilty. This means that you'll be guilty for me until you show me the opposite. For my second choice, I choose ad hominem, that means attacking a person. This fallacy occurs when instead of addressing someone's argument or position, you irrelevantly attack the person or some aspect of the person who is making the argument. My example would be, how can you argue your case for vegetarianism when you are enjoying your steak? This clearly shows how a person is attacked instead of being addressed for or against his argument. Now, I'm going to present syllogisms. There are three types of syllogisms, and I choose categorical syllogism for my first example. That would be, all men are mortal. Mariano is a man. Therefore, Mariano is mortal. This means that if it's saying that all men are mortal, Mariano is a man, so therefore all men will be mortal, then Mariano is part of the men that are mortal. For my second example, I choose disjunctive syllogisms, and my example is, the Spanish class is either on the library or in the classroom. The Spanish class will be not in the library. Therefore, the Spanish class would be in the classroom. This means that if it's giving you two choices between the library and the classroom, and if it's not in the library, then the other choice would be the classroom. Now, I will present analogies. An analogy is a comparison in which an idea or thing is compared to another thing that is quite different from it. My example would be, obeying is to a servant, like ordaining is to master. This means that a servant is made to obey. This means like a master orders. I learned a lot, not only of this project, but about everything in the semester. I'm really thankful, and I learned about me that I can do any work that I can. I like learning things. I like making this kind of activities where I can get happy and do it with a lot of love. But I would like to learn more of myself, and I know that this activity helped me a lot to find myself. I would like to know me better, and I think that we'll start with being more open to people, more open to myself, making these kind of activities. Thank you, and I hope you liked it. I will miss you, James. Thank you for everything, and see you next semester.